It's Roger Martin from Billings, Montana. I wished I could tell you all the stuff I've run into in the last year on vaccinations. Vaccinations have been a real death threat and a real cause of medical injury in this country, at least for 30 or 40 years, at least, probably longer. Cancer has been caused by shots given to the mother and passed on to offspring. Emotional and mental damage has been done to many, many children. Autism has skyrocketed. Toxic metals, formaldehyde, metals, aluminum, mercury, lead have been put into infants and other things. And no reason for these things except to destroy the health and to profit from the physical damage, emotional damage done by vaccinations. Now we're going to listen a little bit to this here. The major problem with this is not has it been a work of destruction for emotional and mental health majority, but also been a destruction for causing cancers. And beyond all the damage being done with soft tissues and digestive systems, prostate, breast cancer, and the GI cancers caused by vaccinations, let alone all the autism. But you can't get any independent third-party verification of quality vaccination in this country. Can't do it. You need to go to other countries, Europe, maybe Central South America. Europe is probably the best. They give less shots, and they're less contaminated and abused. Unfortunately, there have been not enough studies independently done. There have been a few done, 2 or 3 that I know of, one for sure, where it shows that people that do not get vaccinations have better health and less health problems than Americans that do get vaccinations. There's been at least one major study on that, but we need many more. They can't get funding for that type of study. That's a plague in and of itself. There are many problems with over-vaccination of our children. And I'll give you a couple studies and some references with this. But to cause the skyrocketing autism just with one shot is very likely, and they can testify that with their 3 healthy children at 9 months.
You can tell us who you are.
Brenda and David McDowell. Hi, how you doing? We have triplets. We have
look at that.
Triplets that are now 10.
I literally got, they're 10 years old.
They're 10 now. That's before the injury.
2 boys and a girl?
2 boys and a girl. Yeah, we did well. They were well. Everything was well. They came home after a few days of being monitored in the NICU. Daughter shut off first. It was as if she was blind and deaf and complete failure to thrive, from super, super happy, smiley girl to, this is a picture of her. She had full-blown eye contact. She was super lovely, and she shut right down. And all she did at that moment was stare at the ceiling fan.
So what they're talking about is these 3 children born at the same time played, laughed, communicated, had better motor skills, better communication skills, better auditory skills, better eye skills, better facial skills, communication skills in all those areas, better reflex in all those areas after one shot, because they're doing 1 shot at a time. And this second or third shot shut them down. All right. I'll give you a link to this on Alex Jones. I'll give you a link to another gal that has done some research and is seeking independent funding, who shows that there is a true correlation between autism and social inability to communicate and to socialize and there's also increased respiratory problems, cancer problems in another study, uh, communication problems, social problems, emotional problems, all and cancer all affected by shots, and other medical problems that we can't validate, including allergies, respiratory problems, skin rashes, immune disorders in several areas, and that's just the basics. We don't have enough research to show everything that's going on. They won't fund it, and you have to go to Europe to get cleaner or better shots that I know of. Anyhow, it's a real mess, a real issue. Do yourself a favor and do not vaccinate your children. The big scare is that, well, if you don't, then they're going to pass on some diseases. Let the other children be injured. Sorry, but not yours. If they're immunized like they should be, there shouldn't be a problem. Anyhow, and if they lie to say there aren't metals in it, there aren't formaldehyde in it, there ain't mercury or lead, other things, or detergents, they're full of shit. If they tell you or threaten you that they won't do health care if you don't give them shots, fine. Go to some other naturopath or other person. Anyhow, it's a real issue, and it has been an issue, like I said, at least 20 or 30 years, probably 40 or 50. But again, we can't get enough independent verification on the abuse of immunization in this country to decrease the population and to cause health problems, and to slow down, increase the death and the aging and medical problems. Anyhow, it's real. There are real symptoms with this stuff. Arthritis increasing, autism, all the social problems, all the immune problems, all the inflation problems, allergies, arthritis, asthma, ear infections, and all these other social problems. All part of it. Immunization in our country is at least double or triple what it is in Europe, and there's no need for it except to destroy the bodies of these infants and children over time. And some of it is as quick as these gals say. You can see it, the body shut down in as little as a day. It's pathetic, and it should be totally illegal. Yeah, this is Roger Martin from Billings, Montana. I won't dwell on it anymore. I'll give you a couple different other sources and some information, but there's stuff all over the internet of how dangerous and destructive this stuff is in several areas, especially in the increase of autism and social and communication skills and reflex skills as well, unfortunately. And this is Roger Martin from Billings, Montana. Good day.